Before we embark on this journey, I would like to take just a moment to recognize how grateful I am to be sharing the table with you all. Well, except for Mika and Sohinki. Here, telling a story together, it's become something I look forward to every week and will remember for the rest of my life. Thank you, all of you, for going on this ride with me. I should also mention that will be the only nice thing that happens tonight.
Oh, no, I should have known. Dang it.
For those that may be new, this is a live show, an improvised experience. You may refer to it as a tabletop role-playing game, but is in fact the art of make-believe. We will roll dice, sometimes, and things will happen. I'm your driver. I'm at the wheel, but you're in the back constantly pinging a new destination. These individuals, these fine people at the table, are my passengers, much like yourself at home. They control their own narrative. They decide how to act and react to the world around them. To help us understand the world from their perspective, I believe they prepared some words in their journals, so please share. Laura Bennett.
Oh my God. What have I done? If I hadn't been so fixated on getting Cheese to leave with us, Em wouldn't have had to. Now we made a mistake. A huge mistake. And I don't know Sky, but she's in trouble. And Clarity, the Clarities, this is so bad. We break everything we touch. Cheese, Mike, now Embeth. I was so confused by Henry's weird death wish. But no, I understand completely now. It's all so bad. And I don't know if we can fix it anymore. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Laura Bennett. Mallory, oh wait, no, he's late. Billy, sorry, not Billy Baker.
Henry
Butcher.
Henry Baker.
Hank Butcher.
The name's Henry.
That's not what I was told.
Okay, well, the name's Henry.
It's on the overlay. It's Hank Butcher. That's...
Dear Diary, time travel exists and we officially have proof. KOllOK is super weird in the past. And if I understand anything about time travel from Tibby and Mickey Mouse, we might have just created another split universe. I don't know. I'm 15. Are you reading this or listening to me still? If you're expecting me to know what to do or which decision is the right one, might I remind you that I'm 15? This state won't even let me operate a vehicle unaccompanied by an adult. I think I probably just made some big mistakes, but I'm 15. Quantum physicists can't even prove that time travel is possible, and I'm supposed to shoot back in time and say the right thing to the right people. Like, fuck off. I didn't even get a chance to nerd out that time travel is possible. That changes everything. Also, Cheese was like causing it, maybe. Also, MPEG is stuck in the past now. I'm 15. I guess what I'm saying is that if you think I shouldn't have told Clarity that our friend Sky killed her, I'd like to remind you that I'm 15 and fuck you, I shouldn't even be time traveling. If anything happens to Sky because of what I said, well, I'll find a way to go back in time again, and I'll kill Clarity with my bare 15-year-old hands.
For those that might be joining us from the front page of Twitch, that's Hank Butcher and he's 15. Mickey Jones.
It feels like we're as helpless as we were when this all started. Why do we bother trying to save anybody when nothing we do matters? Literally, we try to do anything right, and as it turns out, we're not in control of anything. Every bad thing that's ever happened here was our fault, and there was never anything we could have done to stop it. What's the point? We lost MPEG and Cheese in the process. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going back there if it's just to tell them we can't save them. Not again.
That was very concise. I was kind of counting on you having a longer one to see if you could stall until Mallory Jenkins decided to show his face.
We could take up some time and unpack my trauma if you want.
Oh man,
I think that's what the show is for.
We could talk about what we're thankful for.
Yeah.
What are you thankful
Honestly,
for?
I just told you that was the beginning of the show.
Oh.
Playing this game with you all every week. It is actually quite enjoyable for me, and I miss it when I'm not doing it.
Aww.
What are you all thankful for? I would like to remind everyone we will be off the rest of the week, so this is your only opportunity to enjoy our content this week. We promise to make it a good one. So please, yes, share. We'll stall for the idiot who's not at the table.
Now, what am I thankful for as Mickey or no, or as not Mickey?
I'll start. I'm thankful for good food and good friends.
Aww.
Let's eat.
Cute.
Tight. Nailed it.
Play ball.
I'm thankful for all of you guys and being able to do my favorite thing as much as I want. It's really nice.
And what's that?
RPGs. I like roleplay games.
It's your favorite thing.
It's my favorite thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I was just judged now.
I don't know what was happening there.
That's just my face.
I think it's both.
Have you figured out who you are?
Yeah, I'm thankful that because of Hyper and playing these games that I was introduced to tabletop in the first place. Or else I might have never been here as Mickey Jones.
Oh. Nice.
All right, Matt's here. Everyone stop talking about anything like that.
I would ask that everyone please stop talking about him. He just walked into the room. Would you like to do your journal entry? We've been waiting for you.
Right, my journal.
This is harrowing. I'm thankful for Sohinki.
Oh, is it a Thanksgiving
He's a
theme?
good, yeah, it's a good bench buddy. I'm stalling for time. He's a good friend, and I appreciate his beard.
He's a good role player.
Yeah. Doesn't
you.
look itchy at all.
Does it look? Does it look itchy?
No, I said it doesn't.
Look, just because I jumped off a bridge, that doesn't mean everyone else is supposed to jump off the bridge. That's not how that saying goes. When you jump off a bridge, and everyone else sees you jump off the bridge, they're supposed to be like, no, I'm not going to jump off the bridge because that's dumb, because that guy jumped off the bridge. But I guess everyone jumped off the bridge with me. And now, I don't know if M's going to be okay. And, she's been doing that a lot, and now I may never get to return the favor.
Was that still directed towards her mother? Your
Maybe.
therapist? Because that's kind of messed up. Thank you for sharing, Mallory Jenkins. Does anyone have any questions before we start the show?
Not today.
Is there any dairy in the mashed potatoes? Because I can't eat that.
I didn't make any mashed potatoes.
Oh, what?
I'm
I thought this was a
leaving.
Is there
Thanksgiving
any,
episode.
is there any chili, perhaps?
Cribber sauce?
There's none of that.
My family usually makes lasagna and meatballs for every holiday. Is there some of that,
And
maybe?
you're holding us to those standards?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there lasagna?
Thanks
we're
for the
family.
heads up.
I'm not the only Italian here.
You're not. That's also our
Yeah.
holiday dinner. It's lasagna.
So that's
Sing.
it? There's no actual questions? None that pertain to the game we're about to play?
Do we have any tokens?
Mickey Jones has 11 tokens.
What the?
Why?
Holy
Mallory
crap.
Jenkins has 5.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Hank Butcher has 3. Laura Bennett has 2.
Aw, what?
Tibby
I'll carry you.
Thanks.
has 0.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you all for watching KOllOK 1991. Let's drive.
Hello, and welcome to KOllOK, America's heart. Life is generally easy in KOllOK. The spirit of our small town is built around enjoying life, despite our technological empire. KOllOK is like Paris. Art, music, and treasures of life are not just incidental. They are central to the spirit of our little town. This is a special gift for visitors and those who live in our vast green valley. KOllOK's natural beauty can be thanked to the peaks that tower over us in our 4 corners, shielding us from the elements. Spend the day at Crater Lake, fed by the ever-flowing Riley River. America's heart. Enjoy our historic Main Street, or take a tour of our world-famous Shepherd's Winery. My favorite. KOllOK prides itself in being a world leader in renewable energy and advanced medicine. All thanks to our most famous attraction, Synchroneity Tech. Many new families find their home in KOllOK. Brought in to fill one of the country's most exciting genetic research facilities, many open roles. Science is at the very soul of KOllOK, unlike anywhere else in the world. Gated by nature itself. You found yourself back at the start.
We begin again. August 16th, 10 a.m. Mayor Kelvin Lund waits outside what appears to be a small abandoned office building just behind the KOllOK Police Department. He stands with council member Gabby Bobby. Mayor Lunt is holding a collection of building plans and paperwork as they nervously await Sheriff Bull's arrival to grant them forced entry into the premises. Thanks for calling me, Lunt. I've really been itching to see what kind of stuff Jenkins and Evelyn were up to.
Yeah, I don't trust anyone that's I don't trust the situation, basically. I know that I'm still new to this situation, but still trying to work it out. Are you having trouble? There we go. I lost my voice for a second. I had something stuck in my throat. I think it was a jelly bean or something.
Yeah, I've had about enough of them keeping me out of the loop.
Yeah, I really want to see what's going on inside there. I don't know. I got a weird feeling about this.
Yeah, I doubt Bull really likes you stirring shit up after just a week.
Yeah, it's been, what, a week. I forgot to shave. It's been like 3 days, and it's awkward. I feel naked.
I don't think anybody's judging you.
It's just it's odd.
I always just assumed this building was for like city storage or some shit. It's not on the grid.
No, it's not on the grid, and I don't know. I just get like a weird vibe standing out in front of it. You ever get vibes?
Do I get vibes?
Yeah, do you get vibes?
I don't get vibes.
I get vibes sometimes.
Do you mean like...
like intuition, it's
I thought you meant like electrical current. Sometimes whenever I'm at the plant and there's...
Oh, no, you meant like actual electricity. No, I meant like, there's some bad mojo going on over there.
No,
look at this building.
I don't get vibes.
I do. In this building?
Look, I just want to know...
It's like...
If Jenkins was fucking sucking off the power plan without paying me, then I got reason to be upset.
I wouldn't put it past him, to be honest. With this town and the things that I've been finding out, it's stressful. I feel like I've aged 10 years.
Sheriff.
Oh.
Howdy, Bull. Howdy yourself, Bobby. The sheriff turns his attention towards the mayor. He pauses. His jaw slightly shifts, like he's digging out leftover breakfast in between his gums and his teeth. But his eyes stay fixated directly on the mayor.
Sheriff? Stick up my hand.
The sheriff just nods.
All right, that's impolite, but okay.
1 week. You're already digging up deeds, Lunt.
Yeah, I am. I promised the people of this town that there was going to be real change, and yeah, frankly, everything about this office building stinks to me, and I want to know what's going on inside.
You know, you might be making some people around here think you're a little eager, Mayor.
Yeah, I'm eager. I think the people of this town are eager, and if that's an issue, well then, you can call me an eager beaver.
Look,
I'm not worried.
Enough with the posturing. Jenkins is dead. The city's taking it back. Lund has all the right to get in there, Sheriff. So you going to kick it down or what? The sheriff again nods as he pulls his chain of keys from his belt loop. He calmly flips through them, one by one. They seemingly all look the same. No visible markings to separate them from one or the other. He pulls the retractable chain from his waist to the door, and with a click, the door swings open. After you, boys.
Oh my god, that was so hard. Thank you so much, weirdo. And he was going to stride on in with Gabby.
Well, upon taking a step into that abandoned office, a collection of fluorescent lights kind of all trigger on at the same time. I knew it. God damn it, Jenkins. He's stealing power from me.
What?
And you knew about this bull? Cut it out, Bobby. Solar. Synchro. Hooked him up. You got a problem? Talk to them.
Got some kind of motion sensor? That's pretty fancy.
What are you looking for exactly?
Whatever's in this building, because it shouldn't exist.
Mayor Lunt pulls out the building plans from under his arm. His main point of interest being that of a square opening in the center of the building. Too large to be a closet, too small to be an office. No water lines or plumbing running on either side, in or out according to these plans. Maybe it's a safe. Maybe something else. Do you continue forward, Mayor Lunt?
This room right here. This is our point of interest.
Okay. That makes sense. It's not a room, though.
Well, looks like a room. What is it?
Gabby Bobby looking around the hall. No windows? What kind of shit office is this to work in?
Yeah, what was this building used for?
Yeah, what'd you all get set up in here? I mean, you got a key and all, bull. Surely you know what's going on in your own backyard, right? Bobby kind of scoffs upon saying this. He meant for the question to be rhetorical. But the sheriff wants to humor him, throw in a jab of his own. A couple council members come around here once or twice a month. Important business, I suppose. Guess that's why you didn't know about it, Councilman Bobby.
Well, is that the reason why all the other council members are co-signers on it?
You passed it, Lunt. The sheriff points to a small door just to your bottom right.
This is it?
The door is only about 3 feet tall, 2.5 feet wide. You're a very large man, Mayor Lunt.
Okay, all right. Roll up my sleeves, get down on my knees, and open the door.
As you open that door, a beam of sunlight comes rushing through. As your eyes adjust, you realize on the other side is an opening. Dirt. Some dead leaves and dust come blowing in from the side.
We're outside?
You see that this is just a plastered off area with sky above you. This opening in the floor pan, it was just a 4 foot by 4 foot literal opening to the sky and the earth in front of you.
Hey, Sheriff, what did you say this area was used for again?
Go ahead. You're the boss now, right?
I'm gonna army crawl my way into the center.
You got the power
up.
to make tough decisions now, Mayor, so why don't you start making them?
Well, I don't see any decisions to be made. This is a strange square opening in the middle of a building. Well, it doesn't seem to have any other windows.
You get no response from the sheriff.
Hello?
Gabby Bobby is climbing in behind you. Come on, I want to see.
It's tight quarters, Gabby. Tight quarters.
As he stands next to you, the two large men fill up a majority of this space.
Ugh.
What the hell do you think this is?
I have no idea. I've never seen anything like this in any building. I mean, were they growing pot? Why would they have an area like this in the middle of a building?
At the same time, you both share a look. You get the same feeling. At the same time, this weird energy tingle. And I see Gabby Bobby runs the KOllOK power plant. He recognizes this charge like lightning about to strike. We got an open current nearby. Gabby kneels down to the ground, pushing his ear next to your boot. There's power, a lot of it.
How?
I can hear it humming.
Something below this? And I'm going to get on my knees with him and I'm going to start digging.
You hear from the side, "Don't waste your time!" And the sound of a shovel hitting the ground next to you startles you. You see the sheriff kind of leaning in from the door. I figure maybe this is why we elected a gravedigger. Do what you do best.
You know, when this is over, we're going to have a talk about your candor, because I'm really not appreciating it. But I will do what I do best.
So you dig.
And I dig.
They dig. At first carefully stacking the dried dirt up those plaster walls, then pushing it through the door into the carpeted hall. They dig. They dig. And they dig. As the sheriff smokes his hand-rolled tobacco just down the hall. Clink. You hear as your shovel strikes metal.
I look to Gabby and I say, do you think this could have anything to do with the electricity that you just felt?
Gabby jumps down in the hole with you and starts moving the dirt away from the box. You see this green metal box. Large silver metal tubes onto either side, like a junction in between these 2 points going to either side of the building. But on top of this box, you just see an imprinted tag that says cash. What the hell's a cash, bull?
Yeah, there's a box down here that says cash on it. Sheriff, could use your insight into this since you seem to know an awful lot about this building. Sheriff?
Sheriff Bull leans his head back in through the small door. I reckon it has something to do with those computers Synchronity gave to the fine people of KOllOK. No strings attached, of course. But I do wonder, why would the council set up all this in secret? Keep us taxpayers out of the bubble, you know. Out of the loop. I do wonder. Don't you, Mayor?
What does cash mean?
The sheriff leans away from the door momentarily. You hear the sound of keys rattling from around the corner of the door. As he kneels back through, he's got one small key in his hand, and he reaches out to hand it to you.
He grabs it and he says, I'm not going to open this box and you tell me exactly what I'm going to find in it. You have a key for it. You knew it was down here. You've been keeping a lot of things from me. And now I'm starting to get the feeling that you wanted me to get down here and dig this up. It's time for answers, Sheriff.
You're the boss now. The answers are in front of you.
That's not an answer.
As he leans back and walks away.
Also, we need to talk about you smoking indoors. That's not cool.
You hear him exit the building.
Hey, Gabby, can you do me a favor and make sure that door's open still?
Gabby crawls out of the hole, leaving you to yourself with this green metal box. As you look down, you notice that there's a master lock on the outside of this box.
Gabby, make sure the sheriff don't go far.
All right. Wait for me to open it.
Okay.
Do you wait?
Yeah, I'll wait.
He runs outside. You can hear his feet running down the hall. You hear him run back as he leans his head through the hole. Mayor?
Yeah?
I don't see him out there.
All right, I need you to stay there. I'm going to open this box.
Okay.
If anything happens, I need you to go alert the police department immediately. Okay?
I mean, they're right there. Yeah, okay.
All right? And also, if anything happens to me, you get out of here, all right? I don't want anything happening to you.
Yeah, it's just a box.
This is all very cryptic and strange, all right? I don't know why the sheriff knew. He clearly knew a lot, but he was just throwing me keys. He was throwing me all sorts of cryptic clues. This is why people don't like this town, you know.
Who spells cash with a C-H-E anyway?
I mean, I guess that's kind of a fancy way of saying storage, I suppose. Or maybe they tried to misspell, because isn't it C-A-C-H-E? That means like...
Let's open it.
Anyway, all right, fine. I'll open up the secret cache for whoever was dyslexic and wrote that. All right, I open it.
Upon opening the box, you see on the inside a metal lever with no other identifiers around it other than the words clear.
Gabby, do you know anything about this?
No.
There's anything in your plant that looks like this? Clear? It says clear.
Well, I mean, it looks like a power switch of some kind.
But there were no electrical currents or pipes connected to this part of the building.
This is not my grid.
So this wouldn't be connected to a grid.
They're stealing my power, I tell you. That's what they're doing. Shut it down. Lunch, shut it down.
I don't think this is going to do anything. I mean, and I pull it.
End of prologue. Mallory Jenkins, the teenager formerly known as Billy Baker, Hank Butcher, Laura Bennett, Mickey Jones, and Tibby Devon awake in the dark. It's raining. A storm, in fact. They're no longer in the tunnel. But where? When? Who knows? Mickey!
Hey, are you okay?
Are you okay? Tibby Devon runs through the dark, searching. Where are you, Mickey?
I'm over here.
Through the random shoots of lightning spiking through the air, Tibby finds you. Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Is everybody here?
We have to go back.
I'm here.
Is everybody?
No. M's not. Embeth?
The sound of thunder pierces through the air. Where are we?
I don't
know. We went through the portal, and I don't think they made it through.
Mickey, are you okay sitting here for just a sec?
Yeah.
Mallory, where are you?
Over here. What's up?
You hear Tibby Devon kind of crunching through the broken sticks and leaves. It's hard to necessarily hear him too well over the sound of the rain and the thunder, but you see him in the flashes of lightning moving closer to you. And it's not until he's directly in front of you that you get a good look at his face and the anger. And you don't see the fist that comes flying directly towards you. I need you to roll your fight for me.
5.
You take that fist directly to the face as you feel pain sear out through your body.
What the fuck, man?
And before you can react, he's on top of you. as you all hear the sound of fists pummeling against Mallory's body and the grunts of Tibby Devon.
What the fuck? Get the fuck off of me, dude!
Tibby,
Hey,
what the
are you
fuck?
fighting?
I'm gonna
No.
try to tackle Tibby.
Roll your flight for me.
Flight.
Flight, please.
$20.
You jump from the side in the general direction of where you can see the flashes of this all happening as you slam into Tibby, knocking him to the ground. No, let me off!
Stop it.
No!
Stop.
No!
What the fuck is wrong with
Let
you?
me go!
Hey, are you guys fighting? You left me in the dark to go fight with each other?
Stop!
What the fuck is that about, man? Why are you hitting me? What the fuck, dude?
Let me go.
No.
Is nobody else gonna say it? No,
Say
fuck you,
what?
Mallory.
Fuck me? Fuck you, dude! You don't just fucking sucker punch me.
No!
You think I feel good
You know
about
what's
what
a
happened?
sucker punch? Jumping through a fucking hole after everything we've been through. Just doing it. After everything we've done, everything we've seen, you just go because you don't care about anyone but yourself. You may want to hurt yourself, Mallory, but you're our fucking friend. So you don't get to just do that. We're gonna, of course, follow you. But now you've put all of us in danger, and now M is there. The people were ripping themselves apart, and she's stuck there. And that's on you, dude. That's your problem. Fuck you, Mallory.
Cool.
Walk away, Tibby.
No! I'm tired of this. The shit you put me through. All because you refuse to get the help you need.
Let it out, man. Great. Let it all out. I can take it.
No, you can't. You obviously can't. You were sticking your hand in garbage disposals. Slamming your head with the hammer, making me heal you. I can't heal you anymore, you fucking idiot.
I know.
This isn't a game, man. M's stuck there.
I'm stuck there because I wouldn't move. Look, a lot of this is a lot of people's faults, but that
No, it's my fault.
it's not.
Yes, it is. It's my fault. We were trying to find Mike. I didn't think about it. I jumped in the hole. That doesn't change anything. You beating me the fuck up doesn't change anything. We have to figure out what we're gonna do now.
Can anybody see anything to tell where we are now?
No. No, we don't know where we are. We don't know what the fuck just happened.
And if Cheese was our ride, he's back there. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
If we're not back to where we're supposed to be without him, how are we supposed to get back to our time?
Maybe we are.
And how do we know you're not going to just fucking do something like that again?
I
think
won't.
we all need to stop trying to get ourselves killed.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what the fuck was that? Back there with the clarities. Henry?
I was just trying to call her bluff.
By asking her to kill you?
Are you the real Billy?
Yeah, I'm the real Billy. But
Like my friend Billy. Not some Billy from another universe.
I've always been a Billy from another universe.
But you know what I mean, alright? I don't even know. Apparently there was another you just parading around and being my friend all fucking week while you sat at home and ate Cheetos and played games with the coma version of yourself and without me. I don't even know who the hell either of you are anymore. Look, I get it. Your dad died. I never met mine. Great. And like, Lord knows what Laura's been through. Mickey can't walk. Billy's a mass murderer, or Hank or Henry, whatever he wants us to call him now. The only good one in all of us, it was him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the only normal one.
Well, I feel like we're wasting time and it's raining, so let's figure out how to find him.
Yeah.
We have to find out where we are first.
Yeah, step one.
Is there any, like, indication of... Is there a trail, or is there any, like, indication, like, looking around of where it might be toward civilization, perhaps?
Roll your brains, difficulty of 18.
1.
As you stand up to try to get a good look of the area, a loud crack of thunder sends you flying on your ass as you start sliding down the hill. You all hear him slip and start to slide down this hill.
Holy shit!
What just happened?
Where's he going? Follow him. As you start running down the hill after him, the ground wet, slippery. This rain, heavy. You can't see any lights in the area. I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Okay. Mallory Jenkins, roll a d4.
3.
You will now have a -3 to your next 3 rolls, as this tumble's doing quite the number on you.
Do I have my backpack with me?
Roll your brains for me, difficulty of 12. Didn't come up last week.
1.
We're starting off right today. You do have 5 tokens available, but that will still give you a critical failure.
Then I won't use them.
You don't. If you did, it got lost through the tunnel somehow. Make note of that, though. Something got lost in the tunnel.
What do we see every time the light flashes from lightning? Is it trees or are there buildings?
Trees.
Just trees.
Woods. The rain's cold.
I hate Washington!
Mickey, here.
Don't leave me in the dark.
I'm fine. I'm here. Tibby Devin picks up Mickey Jones. It's really hard to carry you. It's wet. I'm sorry. It's the terrain is really...
It's okay. We don't even know where to go from here anyways. We shouldn't try and
Laura!
slip.
Is he okay?
I
mean, I don't care, but is he fine?
Can't tell. He won't stop rolling. Do I catch up to him?
Yes. As you catch up to him, he's laying up against a tree holding his back.
Are you okay?
I just want to make it clear that I didn't jump. That was a slip.
Yeah. All right.
Is he okay?
So noted. He's
No!
fine.
Fucking asshole.
Stop. I mean, I get it. But it's not your fault. And we're always gonna follow. Okay?
Maybe you shouldn't.
Can't stop us. We're friends. We're fucking roommates. Come on. And I want to try to, like, help him up.
As you pick him up and start helping him back up the hill, what are you doing, Hank Butcher?
Looking, are there any stars out?
It's storming.
So the clouds have covered the whole sky.
Yes, it's a storm.
I'm just looking for any sign of where we are.
You're stuck in the middle of a storm in the woods.
So where do you think... Sorry, when do you think we are now?
I don't know. I mean, we might be back to our time.
When's the last time it stormed like this in our time?
I guess that's a good point.
Well, I mean, this summer,
That's
before
true.
the drought,
We kind of do
after
for
we
one.
killed the engine, I guess.
We've
Clarity
made a
knows
big
about
mess.
Sky now. Do you think... I don't know how all this time travel stuff works. Is she alive now? Is Sky alive?
There's nothing we can do about it until we get back to where we belong. But I hope so.
How are we going to get back to M?
I don't know.
It's like Cheese was the one opening the holes.
How do we know that?
Felt it. And didn't you guys see during the fight in the barn, he pointed and a rip opened. If he wasn't controlling it, he could have
just known where it was happening, but he maybe wasn't in control of it.
Either way, we don't have him now.
Yeah.
Well, do we just, like, pick a direction and walk?
Might as well. Eventually we're gonna run into something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick note. Can we not be like, we're people from the future?
Yeah.
Here's a weird... Well, we don't
Yeah, I
have
got
teeth
it.
Yeah,
anymore.
you guys have seen Back to the Future, right? You don't just go around and tell people, hey, I'm from the fucking future.
Tibby, that's a movie.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, but they
I
had to
haven't-
think long and hard about the way it would have to work. Longer
Oh.
and harder than we did.
We don't know how it works, so
Fair.
Yeah,
maybe we try and blend in. And just
Okay.
figure out where we are.
Yeah.
I agree.
You see a light shining through the woods not too far up ahead. You hear a voice calling out. Hello? Is somebody out there?
Is this like a
Hello?
is it like a beam of light or like an orb of light?
A beam like a flashlight.
I'm
I
not
think we
speaking up.
have to take the help.
Yeah.
Hello?
I heard yelling.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
We could use some
Are you
help.
We need help.
alright?
Yep.
I heard yelling out there. There's a...
Yeah, there's a storm.
We need help.
All right, I'm coming down. Just stay there. It's rocky terrain.
All right, what's our story?
We got lost in the storm while
why
we
did
were
we
out
get
We
lost
hiking.
were on a
without
hike.
your
We were
wheelchair?
hiking.
Are we hype?
Because we were hiking.
We were hiking.
We went camping.
She fell over.
If he asks
Okay.
me that
Hurt her-
question, he's
hurt her
getting a little
leg,
too
so
personal.
he's carrying her.
So if it's a flashlight, we know that it at least isn't like
It's not the
40s or the
1800s.
Yeah.
1800s. So we were
That's
camping.
good.
Yeah, we were camping and
The storm.
We
storm
went to
hit.
go
Storm
find
hit. She hurt
water.
her leg while we were looking for water.
what if the storm's been happening for a while though?
We've
I
been
mean,
camping
we
for
went
a
camping
while.
and we got lost.
We've
That's
been lost
normal?
for a few days.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they're a hero.
happens.
Great.
Yep.
The flashlight kind of shines upon your face as you all react to the light. Kids, what the hell are you kids doing out here?
Oh, we got lost.
We were camping.
Sorry, sir, we were camping and our friend here, she hurt her legs. Oh, damn it. Are you... Miss, are you okay?
Yeah, we could just use some help getting out of these woods.
You know, this is... You can't be camping out here. It's private property.
Oh,
We've been lost for a couple days now.
We're
so
just wandering around. We're
Yeah.
just trying to find anyone.
All right, well, everybody grab each other's hands. Come on,
Oh,
link
gross.
up.
No.
We got it. You're gonna have to work together to get up this hillside. I got the light. I didn't bring extra. I just heard yelling out here.
That's all right. We appreciate the help.
What's your name? Thank you so much for saving us.
Just come on. It's Lewis. You can call me Lewis.
Okay.
thanks, Lewis.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Right behind you.
Lewis takes Tibby Devon's hand, with Mickey on his back. The rest of you grabbing a hold as he starts making your way up this slippery, rocky hillside. You start to lose track of time. Hard to keep track of it in a situation like this. It could have been minutes, half an hour, an hour. But for the most part, you remained silent as you made your way up this hillside. You couldn't see any lights until you could. Like a beacon blaring out of the woods. The tree line so thick, masking its position. But you sit now, coming into a small clearing, to a very large cabin. Come on now, come on.
Okay.
Come on, we gotta
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
You gotta get
Is
you
that-
out
is
of the
that your
cold.
place?
Yes, it's my house. Damn it, you're on my private property.
Are we near KOllOK?
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Are you
just-
kids out of
we
KOllOK?
We didn't know how far we'd wandered. Yeah.
What, you think you wandered all the way to Portland? Come on.
We've
Well,
been gone for a few
it's
days.
We
So-
lost our compass, so we
Kind
didn't really
of.
know what direction we were walking.
Sounds dumb when you say it out loud like that.
He walks you up towards the front of the house. Oh, shit. Hold on now. I gotta go put my dog away. He's a big son of a bitch, and he does not like people.
Oh.
Just wait here. Just wait here. I'll be right back. I'll let you know when it's okay to come in. I just don't want him attacking nobody. We don't get visitors out here too often. He goes into the house. As you see him kind of move through the front of this cabin, this very large cabin, going down a long hall, you kind of lose him as he turns a corner. What do we...
Do we think
Maybe he's got a phone in there?
Have we is this a recognizable cabin? Have we ever been?
You've not.
Okay.
You do not recognize this cabin.
Surely he has a phone.
He's got to have a phone. I mean, at least towel, something we can dry off.
Who do we call if he has a phone?
Yeah. I think we just try to wait out the storm. Figure out what's going on.
I guess if he has a phone, we can try and call one of our parents just to see if they're even here.
Yeah.
Here are we in?
We don't know.
You're going to call your parents and like...
I feel like
if it doesn't work, then we know maybe we're not
he's got
right.
some magazines or something in there, and we
I
can
got a
see
good
what
idea.
year it is.
Newspaper, yeah.
I have an idea. What if I called my house, and then if my dad picks up, we'll know it's much sooner.
Okay.
And what if no one picks up? What answer does that give us?
Then it's... What time is it? We don't know what time it is.
Yeah. Nope.
Is there a trash can anywhere?
Next to this front entrance.
Yeah. I'll even kind of snoop around in the back a
Roll
little
your
bit.
brains for me. Difficulty of 8.
8.
You do notice that there's a bin, like an old metal burn barrel, out next to his vehicle. It's an SUV. You also notice now this long driveway that goes down the opposite side of the hill from which you came. Would you like to look through this burn barrel?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk over to this barrel. For the most part, it's mulch and muddy ash. What are you looking for?
Just any old periodicals, newspaper, books, anything that can give us a sense of when this is.
Okay. As you're digging around this trash, the rest of you start to see the man walking back towards you. He's now taken off his coat, with its flashlight no longer in his hand as he's walking towards the front door. Laura! Laura,
Hey, get back here!
trash!
I'm going to walk back over.
As he walks to open the door, he kind of sees you walking from the other side of his truck towards the building. What are you looking for?
Oh, she had to go take a pee. Sorry.
God, don't tell him.
You can use the head inside. You don't need to...
The dog.
We've been
Kinda in the
camping for a
camping
long
mode,
time.
yeah.
We didn't want to
Y'all are
impose.
soaking wet. Here, he's got some towels for you. Come on in. I put up the dog. You don't have to worry no more.
Thank
Come on.
you.
Please, get out of the cold.
And I walk inside.
Could have said something sooner.
As you walk into this cabin, it's fairly empty for the most part. There's a fireplace in the corner. Not too many things garnishing the walls. A couple lone chairs. A very small diner set. A table that's set for at least 3 people. Just silverware.
Did we hear a dog at all while we were out in the rain, or?
You did not hear a dog.
I look around. I just want to see. Do I see a dog bowl or anything that looks like it's for a dog?
Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 6.
7.
You do not see a dog bowl.
Excuse me, do you mind, just out of curiosity, how long have you lived out here?
How long have I lived out here?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to get into specifics or nothing like that, but how long has it been now? I mean, this was a vacation home for the longest time, and just started making it more permanent.
So, what year was it when you started, when you first got in here?
Year? I didn't say it'd been that long, you know.
I'm just...
Kind of quite, I don't... Are y'all thirsty? You want some water?
Yeah, I'd love. Yeah, could you
Had
give me a
enough
glass of
water.
water? That'd be great.
Where's your bathroom?
Maybe we could borrow a phone.
Oh, I don't have a phone up here. No need. They never ran a line this far up the hill.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Just, you know, when the rain clears off, you all can follow that road right back down in town.
About how long is it to get back into town? How many miles?
Well, y'all ain't the best campers, are you? You gotta keep a good eye on your surroundings when you're out in the woods like that.
Yeah, kind of first timers, you know.
Bathroom? I start doing the potty dance.
Sorry, ma'am. You're gonna go down that hall.
Okay.
You're gonna take a left, and it's gonna be your door on the left. Do not open the door on the right. The dog's in there, and like I said, he will rip you to shit. So just don't open that door on the right. So take a left. Bathroom's on the left. Hold off on that door on the right.
Okay.
See, I'd love that glass of water if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
While he's getting it, I want to sidebar with Henry. Dude, he said he had to put a dog away. Did you hear a dog? I don't see anything for a dog.
No, that's like aggressive dogs usually bark.
Yeah.
We're
and why is that table set for 3
talking.
people? This is a little weird.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, be
I
on
don't
your
know.
toes.
I think let's just keep an eye on him a little bit.
There you go.
So we need to get home tonight. Our parents are going to be
tonight?
worried sick.
Yeah.
Can you get us back to town?
I'm sure they are worried, and I, as a responsible adult, will not be participating in trying to get you out in this storm. Heading down that hill, even in my old cruiser out there, is not something I want to partake in.
Well,
You're best waiting it out till the storm passes. I'm sure it'll be gone in a couple hours, and we'll get you down into town then.
okay. What kind of dog do you have?
Oh, big old Rottweiler.
Rottweiler?
Yeah, he was cute as a button when he was a puppy, but the older he got, the more nasty and protective he got.
Can we maybe see him like on a leash?
I don't want to get him all riled up with you just being here a couple hours. It's going to mess up our whole system. He's fine, sleeping in his room. Just no need to bother him.
Huh. Okay. I feel like, I mean, I have a dog, and he was really bad with people, but then we had to start showing him to more people, and then he started liking people.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I do that?
Oh, you don't want him to like people?
He's my guard dog. This is private property,
So
if I need to remind you again.
You don't have a lot of visitors?
I do not have a lot of visitors.
Do you live alone? You and your dog?
For the moment, yeah. Wife and I are going through a bit of a spat.
Sorry to hear that.
That's a shame.
Me too. Who'd you all say you were? Maybe I know your parents or something like that.
I'm Henry Baker.
Baker.
Remember the kid that was in a coma that woke up? Okay. Yeah.
Coma?
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, sorry. He was a friend of ours.
I was in a coma for a bit.
You were in a coma?
Yeah. Car accident. Someone else's.
Do I need to talk down to him a bit? Is he okay in the head, or
He's a little injured in the head. Yeah, it might make him a little more comfortable if you spoke very slowly and.
I've never heard of a boy who survived a coma.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. So you said already. Yep, I got that.
I woke up like a year ago.
Really?
Yeah. About a year and a half now.
Baker.
Is that familiar to you?
I know.
Have you ever heard the name Billy Baker?
Hey, what are your
I don't
parents'
think
names?
I have.
Gemma Baker.
Your mom's not Gemma Baker. How messed up is this boy?
He had a little bit of an accident. He's always been a little slow, so he makes up stuff in his head all the time.
Would you know
Was
someone?
Gemma?
Grandma.
Was Gemma his nurse?
I'm not sure who his nurse was, but it's definitely possible that Gemma was his nurse. I
Huh.
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, because Gemma couldn't be his mom because...
Because she doesn't have any kids.
Right. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, who'd you say you were?
Michaela.
Interesting. Okay.
When I go to the bathroom, I want to tap the door, get low while this conversation's happening, and tap the bottom of the door to see if it wakes up a dog.
As you go over to that room and you tap slightly on the door, bangs right back at you.
And I just turn and like wham into the bathroom.
You hear this bang from the front of the house.
Oh, what was that? Was that the dog?
Yeah, pardon me. Sorry. As he walks down that hall, you see him kind of pause at the end of the hall as he looks to the left. You can hear his footsteps have entered.
Sorry. I tripped and I hit the door and I think I scared your dog.
You tripped!
Yeah, I fell down the side of the mountain and I kind of I stumbled. I'm sorry. But I'm peeing now and it's great.
I'll wait.
Thanks.
That didn't. Dogs,
didn't sound
dogs
like a
can't
dog.
bang
Dogs
on doors,
bark.
guys.
Yeah.
Also, we know that
Sorry,
we're
I
not.
think she just spooked the old Rottweiler.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
sounded like it was definitely the Rottweiler in there.
Hey, why don't
huh?
you all take a seat? I'll cook you up something hot to eat. Just
Okay.
a sec.
Okay.
Sounds good. While he's in there, I want to like pour the water out back into the sink.
All right, so we know we're not where we're supposed to be or when. If your mom doesn't have kids.
Yeah, I mean, that clear to me sounded like a fist on a
I mean,
door.
maybe
not-
there's more than one.
Why does he have
Why are you
three
concerned
table
about the dog
settings?
and not the fact that we're still not when we need to be?
Because I'm focused on the immediate danger, which is the psychopath in this house, potentially.
Maybe we're just paranoid and he's a nice guy. Like, everyone we run into can't be like a murderous psychopath, right?
He's not locking us in here. If we wanted to walk out there, we could.
Yeah, he's helped us this long.
Yeah.
And we can leave if we
could
need
just
to.
leave, right?
I mean, that wasn't a dog, but maybe it was like some old lady he's taking care of or something, and maybe it's a sweet story.
Maybe it is a dog, though. I don't know. Maybe it's
Yeah,
a dog.
a dog with fists that bangs on doors.
I mean, what? Maybe it was the dog jumping on the door. How do we know it's fists?
It would sound like claws. Like, it sounded like
It didn't sound like
It's
a...
a Rottweilers are big. I don't know. Maybe it banged up against the door.
Look, maybe he's weird. He's got his weird things going on, but if it doesn't affect us and we get out of here in one piece, then I don't care what's in that room.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I can get on board of that
But-
train. If
Is there like
we
a
dump
calendar on the fridge, maybe?
There is not. Would you like to look around for something?
Mm-hmm.
Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 10.
1.
Hank Butcher just stands in the middle of this small kitchen, staring around aimlessly, waiting for something to
I
inspire.
love the trim. Looks handmade.
I'd like
Okay,
to look
that's-
around as well.
That's definitely still our Billy.
Yep.
I was worried for a little bit, but that's definitely Billy.
That's
I mean, Henry or Hank.
The
or
wallpaper in here is crazy.
It sure is. I'd like to look around as well.
whatever. Mallory Jenkins, roll brains. Difficulty of 10.
6 minus 3 is 3. How many tokens do I have?
5. You start admiring the trim as well.
It's a really nice trim.
I
Can I
could
come
swear
up-
he made that himself.
Tibby, what are you look around? Why don't we...
I'm gonna stay with you. I don't trust this.
Okay.
Can I come out of the bathroom limping?
You come out of the bathroom holding your leg.
Yeah. I think I
thought it was the other girl that hurt her leg.
No, she hurt herself really badly. I think I just
Can
sprained
you,
my ankle.
While you're standing in the door there, can you open up that medicine cabinet? Speaking of,
Yeah.
can you get the first aid kit out of there?
Oh my god, yes. And I'm gonna like run.
And the surgical knives, too.
Oh, what? Surgery?
Well, just in case she's got some damage to her leg there, we're gonna have to get her all stitched up. Just grab the little knife bag in there, too, if you don't mind.
I'm gonna slowly grab it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You want to hand those to me?
Yeah.
Thank
There
you.
go. Hey guys, he's got a first aid kit.
What'd you trip on, by the way?
So Mallory, one of the boys in there, he slid down the hill and I went after him and I think I was on it was like a rock or a root or something.
I'm asking what you tripped on in my hallway
Oh,
to spook my dog.
no, I think I was stepping on it,
Just
just starting to hurt more now, and I
can't even-
stumbled.
Move forward with your own 2 feet, huh? Guess that's how you all got lost out there in the woods.
Look,
Ended up on my property.
Billy's like a Boy Scout. He said camping would be super fun. It's not. It's hard.
Who's Billy? I thought his name was Henry.
Henry, yeah. He's
Or
a
Billy.
He's a little
Henry.
He's a little weird. Don't.
But a baker. What's your name, by the way?
Laura.
Laura what?
Benjamin.
Never heard it. You know, small town, KOllOK.
Yeah.
Crazy, all you kids out here. I spoke at the high school last year. Can't say I reckon I remember any of you. Why don't you head back to the kitchen? I'm about to make everybody something hot to eat. After we check out your friend's leg, of course.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give everyone a very uncomfortable look as I walk, like, limp back in.
As you walk back into the room, he kind of goes further down in that hallway. I need Mickey Jones to roll her brains for me, difficulty of 8.
I believe in you.
It's a 3. I believe I have some tokens.
You have 11 tokens available.
I will use enough to get, as he said, 8.
Okay. You start to hear this sound of that door opening back down the hall. As you're watching, Laura comes towards you. The man at the end with the first aid kit and the small bag of surgical equipment goes back down into that hallway. You hear a door open and close. But, unfortunately, the sound outside, everything else going on, can't really hear much of anything else. I'm getting tired, Mickey. Can I put you down?
Yeah, I think I even saw him with, like, surgical equipment, so I don't know what he's planning on
we
doing.
told him that you hurt your leg.
Yeah, but he's not a doctor.
We don't know what he is.
Okay, but either way, my legs aren't hurt.
Yeah, but that's what we told him.
Yeah, but if he's coming out here with knives, what are we going to tell him
if he
then?
doesn't see something to stitch up, there's nothing to stitch.
Okay, so what? I twisted my ankles? Both
Or
of
you
them?
can't feel your legs and there's more urgent reason to get us out of here.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So, can I just sit you down at the table?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Tibby kind of braces himself and sits you down on one of the kitchen table chairs. It's the opposing end of the head of the table, which you only know is the head, given that he already had himself a plate and a mug sitting there. Can you roll one more time for me your brains, difficulty of 6?
That was 18 plus 1, 19.
As you sit down at this table, and you just kind of look around, you notice a small mark underneath the lip of the table. As you start to kind of turn and lean to look at this mark, you see scrapes left by fingernails and something sticking out of the wood. As you pull it up, you realize it's an entire fingernail. And just as you're looking at it, you hear the sound of the man coming back down the hallway. So, let's take a look at that leg, why don't we?
I don't think that there's going to be much you can do. I sort of took a fall and I can't feel them. There's nothing really
You can't feel them. Let me take a look. Go ahead. As he kneels down beside you, kind of grabs your legs, takes his knuckle, kind of hits you on the kneecap. You didn't feel that, did you?
Nothing.
Kind of hits on the other one. God damn that.
Oh, is she
you can't-
paralyzed?
You can't feel your legs.
No. I think we're going to have to go to a hospital when the storm clears.
Are you a doctor, mister?
I know my way around the human anatomy, but I am not a doctor.
Dentist?
I'm not a dentist.
Taxidermist.
Geneticist.
What? What's that?
Wow.
Well,
Some kind of scientist, I think.
scientist.
Oh.
You all heard of synchronity, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you work there?
I did.
What'd you do? genetic stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I have a friend that works there. What's your last name? Maybe we know the same people.
Maybe we do.
What's your last name?
Tenniel. Louis Tenniel.
No, I've never heard that name.
Do you know the Bennetts?
Do I know the Bennetts? Should I?
Oh, no, they're my aunt and uncle. I was just in town visiting them.
Well, they don't work at Synchronity,
Oh, okay.
so why would I know 'em?
I don't know. I thought they worked there.
You thought they did?
I mean, do you know everyone at Synchronity?
Anyone that's worth knowing.
That's offensive.
Ouch.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
It's a small company. Why wouldn't I?
Did you say you were going to make food? Maybe we should get out of your way and go in the other room.
No. You're fine. Here.
It's a small company, you said? Synchronity? Is it not
Small
like
enough to know everyone that would have been working under me, yeah. Just... please, relax. Storm will surely be clearing soon. Y'all like baked beans?
Yeah.
Oh, I love baked beans. Yeah.
Potatoes?
Delicious.
I could boil some potatoes. You know, I'm usually just
Yeah, that sounds good.
cooking for myself. So.
Can we
Were
help?
you expecting 2 other people tonight?
He looks down at the table, sees the other fork and knife sets, set with a small rag, and you see that he kind of catches himself. You caught me. Yeah.
I mean,
No. He sits down at the head of the table. It's silly.
no, people cancel because of the rain all the time. I get it.
No, I told you how my wife and I were having a spat. Just part of me thinks that she'll come back.
So the third spot?
Oh, my son,
Oh, what's his name?
Clarence.
Where's he? Clarence, your son.
Well, with my wife.
Oh,
Right.
Sorry, we
How
don't
old
mean
is-
to get too personal, but
Yeah. We're just super grateful that you helped us out, Mr. Tenniel.
How old is your son?
What?
Just making conversation.
Like, would we know him at school?
No, I don't. I'm not really comfortable talking about this.
Okay, sorry.
I just.
It helps to
It's
talk.
been a rough month. Kid, I don't know you. Not to be. I know you're the slow one in the group here, but I don't.
I'm plenty fast. I'm the fastest one here, probably.
he is. Yeah.
Hank, he doesn't mean slow like fast runner. He means slow like you were in a coma and you're a coma boy.
Oh, sir, I am very smart.
I'm sure
Everyone
you are.
here knows it.
I'm sure you are.
We do know it. We do know that he's very smart.
See?
Yeah.
Very bright, too.
He can do, how many was it? 13 push-ups as well.
Yeah, but that's not even why I'm smart.
No.
How about we cook?
Yeah.
I got it. Just point me in the direction of potatoes and a peeler.
You know, the
I got it. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry. Thank
it's
you.
a small kitchen. I'm
And I
sure you'll
limp
be able
over.
to figure it out.
And look for a kitchen knife.
Wouldn't be hard to find. They're not hiding.
Cool.
Out in the open. Just plenty of them.
I will start peeling a potato, feeling very comfortable that I have a weapon because this guy freaks me out.
So, yeah, this storm sure is bad. It's rather nice of you, mister, to let us intrude like this. Sorry we were trespassing. Lost.
Yeah, we didn't mean to trespass, it just kind of happened that way.
Yeah, we were just camping, right? We shouldn't have let Como Boy show us where to go camping.
Well,
Yeah.
you follow the North Star, but then it gets clouded when a storm comes in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Mister, your dog is
your
knocking
dog
on the
sounds
door.
like it.
The dog's banging on the door again. He knows there's
How does
people
he
out
do
here,
that?
and I'm not. He's got a big body on that boy, so
Hmm.
he knows there's people out here, and I'm sure he's getting upset. Just one moment.
Tell
if you
him we're
don't
friendly.
mind.
I'm
not
really,
gonna.
I'm good
just
with
say-
dogs.
Just
if you
I'm
want.
not gonna let you touch my damn dog.
I'm not-
Okay?
If you
I
had
didn't
like a
wanna
piece of
touch
meat,
it.
I could go give it
I'm
to
not-
him, and it would be a good introduction.
It's a guard dog. It's not meant to be friendly.
But see, you can condition him to that when someone comes into the home,
Hey,
it's his signifier, and
Henry.
he sees you.
Henry?
If he sees you interacting with us, he could know that.
We're not planning
We're
on
friends.
staying. We don't need to be friendly
It's
with
all
Tom.
good.
I'm being patient with the slow one
Yeah.
as much as I can.
Thank you.
We apologize.
He does his best. He has a therapy dog. He finds them soothing.
He really loves dogs,
I'll
sir,
be
so
one moment. He leaves the kitchen
Guys,
area
what the
and
heck?
walks
I'm like
back
the
down the
third
hall.
fastest person in our
Okay,
gym
this
class.
is not the
Keep your
problem
voice down.
right now.
Keep your voice down.
I found a full fingernail in the table from somebody who was scratching at it. I think something is wrong.
maybe his
What?
kid wouldn't eat his vegetables and he wanted to
His
get up.
kid
and
is
he's-
Clarence, who
Yeah, no,
was
Clarence.
made.
That Clarence.
Yes,
This
I'm
is
sorry. You're
we
gonna
are
have to
not in
fill
our
me in on-
timeline.
need to go.
we're not in our time. You
Because-
just figured that out.
This
Wait.
is this is Clarity's husband.
And Clarence is his son, and there's
How do you know
fingernails
we're
in the
not in our
table.
timeline?
Well, we might be in our timeline, but not to our year yet.
Yeah.
Because
Not in our year.
We can tell that
Clarity
from the old SUV.
is way too old to be married to some hunk like this.
Oh, I see. What?
What, are you attracted to him?
No, but he's like, I don't know, how old is he? Like 40, 50?
He looks like he's around to be 40.
What do you think this? I mean, he's like a younger guy, and she was like 100 in our time.
Yeah, but
Yep.
So why would he be married to her?
Because they don't age like us.
I don't know.
Why would he want to get back with Grandma
I don't know.
Clarity?
I don't know.
He's
I'm more
they were
worried about
probably
the
in like the
scratches
80s
on the table.
or 70s.
He brought out surgical tools.
The first time you guys saw him, he was in the body of an 18-year-old girl.
What the fuck?
I forgot about that.
Should we go?
I think so.
We should
Whatever
go.
scratched at the table, maybe that's what he's keeping in that room. If you're so
Okay.
sure it's not a dog.
Yes,
not
I
a
made
dog.
the lightest.
He might be
I'm
keeping.
so sorry about
Yeah,
that.
that's okay.
That's fine.
Do you have salt?
How's? Oh,
What, salt? Yeah, just on the other
Sorry.
side there. He walks directly over to the sink and starts running his hand under the water.
Oh, did you cut yourself?
No, that.
he bite you?
Yeah, he's got a little riled up
See,
there.
he shouldn't be aggressive with you, especially.
If you say another word about my goddamn dog, I'm going to get you out of this house. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. The water continues to run.
Do you have that first aid kit, right? You fix that hand up.
Yeah. Do you want me to wrap that scratch for you?
It's fine.
Okay. No worries.
You should probably
Sure, I
disinfect
could,
it.
yeah, wrap it up in a bandage or something.
Dogs' mouths are fairly dirty.
Okay.
I know how to take care of my dog.
Okay. We'll just stay out of
Some
your
people
way.
say dogs' mouths are cleaner than humans' mouths.
He did
I don't
tell
think
you
that
not
means
to
they're
talk
clean.
about the dog again.
Oh, that's fair.
Can somebody take the slow boy to another room, please?
Yeah.
I
you know,
would
why
love
don't we all
to.
just go in the other room and leave him alone?
Okay, sure. Well, Laura's cooking though, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you
It's
stay.
okay. I'll be in a couple minutes. That's
Okay.
fine.
You have a knife.
Tibby, the nice man, wants you to go to another room.
no.
Hey, Mickey, are you okay to sit here for a sec? Because I think I need to get Hank and...
Yeah, you go. I'll stay.
Hey, Hank, come here. I want to talk to you real quick. Henry,
Yeah, what's up?
come here. We'll go by the fire.
Okay.
Sorry, mister. We're just gonna... Lewis, we're gonna head we're gonna sit by the fire while dinner's cooking. Thank you again for letting us stay in your house. Hank, cut it out.
Cut what out?
Dude, if we're trying to be like conspicuous. Like, stop, like, just directly asking him questions about his dog that we don't think is a dog.
I'm done asking questions about the dog. He said he was going to kick me out if I did.
Yeah, just, like, you're pushing it, man.
Okay.
You just gotta be chill.
I'm
Like-
chill.
like-
I'm so cool.
Shirt off with Cheetos, chill.
Oh.
Yeah, chill.
Okay, you guys handle it. I'm just going to shut up.
Alright. I was like,
But listen,
maybe
like,
there's some magazines or something in here, by the way.
if Clarity comes here, I'm going to grab one of those kitchen knives.
But they're split up, right? So she's not gonna come here, right?
Well, he had the table set. Maybe she still has a thing for him. I don't know. I gotta get the jump on her. I said that stuff earlier to her about Sky.
Yeah.
What if time travel works like Back to the Future? And it's like everything I did back then, she can like now take.
Maybe it always did happen already.
That's what I was thinking. Like, this
But
is
then
our,
she
like, I
let
can't
Sky
screw
push
up
her?
because I've already done this in the past.
This is messed up, man. I don't like any of this. I'm so mad at Mallory. I can't think straight. I'm really scared for Mickey. I'm really scared for myself. And I don't feel like we're friends anymore. I'm freaking out.
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, of course we're friends.
I don't know, man. You had a fake you hanging out with me at school.
I just wanted to take some time off. I was not me.
Yeah, I don't really feel like me either lately.
I'll take some time off.
What?
After we get out of this. And, like, look, maybe it is, like, maybe time
All
travel's...
those freaky people keep staying around my house, so they're mad at me because I'm not the Messiah anymore.
Well, they'll get over
But
it.
I was never the Messiah. I was just...
They'll get over it.
Yeah, the fire's nice.
Time heals all wounds. Until you die. And then all the wounds decompose. Time heals wounds until death. Once death starts, time makes wounds worse.
Billy Baker, roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 7.
3. Do I have any tokens?
Hank, you have 5 tokens available.
Yeah, I'll use 4.
Thank you. Hank Butcher, as you're talking to your friend Tibby Devon, you realize next to the recliner, next to the fire, there's a newspaper. What?
What's the date?
Shit. February 7th, 1980.
Dude, we're in 1980.
Fuck. Wait. Billy. You would have been born. So either you were born,
I see what you're saying. We go kill baby me. No, that would kill me.
no, that's not what I'm saying at all.
What are you saying?
Why the fuck are you saying that?
What are you saying?
I was saying either
We go steal baby me and take him to the future.
either you were never born, wherever we are, or he's lying. If he does know your mom, because then your mom used to be a nurse.
Yeah.
So either he knows your mom and he's lying about you and he knows who you are.
He might already be onto us that we're time travelers then.
Maybe, I don't fucking know.
I shouldn't have told him who... Oh,
Yeah, why do you keep telling everybody
I said I was
everything?
Henry.
But then you said Baker.
There's plenty of bakers in the world.
But then you told him your mom's name.
There's plenty of Gemma bakers in the world.
And KOllOK?
Okay, sure, that was my fault. But listen, I'm not good at time traveling. I'm sorry. I'm the first person. We're the first people to time travel probably ever. I'm sorry for not being good at it.
Back in the kitchen. Here, give me that
What?
potato. I got it. Here, just
I'm
I can-
doing it.
speed things up. I'm kidding.
I was doing a good job. Look, I was doing it all with one continuous peel. Meticulous.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what my
He
science
plops
teacher
one in the
is.
boiling water.
How many tokens do I have?
4 tokens available.
Can I use Rebel to mislead an adult and convince him that I have...
Sell it.
So, the reason I'm here visiting my aunt and uncle, I guess they're not really big people at Synchronity, but I love science, and I heard that there's very cool stuff happening here, and I was hoping that maybe I could find a mentor or something. I'm going to college soon, and can you tell me more about what you do?
You consider yourself a scientist?
No, I do good in high school science. I don't know if that means anything yet, but I'm pretty smart.
The first step is just being interested. That's all it really takes. Are you still a student at KOllOK High? You look a little...
No. I didn't actually go to KOllOK. I'm just visiting.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right, visiting aunt, uncle.
Yep.
But you're interested in science.
Yeah.
Maybe when all this storm passes over and everything, I could put in the good word for you. Tell the people down at Synchronity that I gave you a recommendation. Maybe just get a tour or something, see if it spikes your interest.
That would be so good. Thank you, Mr. Tenniel. Would you mind just telling me about why genes and all the stuff that you could work on? Why would you focus on that field?
I just find it fascinating. To think about what makes us us. Now, I'm not much of a psychologist, obviously. I'm more for the science. But to imagine, are we who we think we are? Or are we predisposed to be what we were meant to be? Yeah. Passed down, moved along. Just a product of what came before us. Nature working out, hopefully, what was wrong and keeping going what was right.
Yeah.
Do you like to think about what makes you what you are?
All the time. I always wonder how much of me is me. Like, if you lose an arm, you're still you. Your arm isn't you.
I'd like to think that, yeah.
What's the limit then? How much of my body is me before you lose yourself?
Yeah, I often wonder that same thing. At what part, whatever was you is gone. What made you you in the first place?
I wish science had better answers to that.
Oh, it does. Well, I guess I should say science has the means for us to make our own conclusions based on... Well, we just need more data, don't we?
Yeah.
I guess that's what I do. I just provide the data. So we can hopefully come up with the answers to these hard questions that life seems to throw at us.
Can I, while he's talking, can I tear off the corner of the paper where the date is?
You may. And do what with it?
I put it in my pocket.
Great.
And then I want to go back into the kitchen.
Hey, Henry.
You find all yourselves now sitting at the dinner table. As he brings over a pot, still steaming, of boiling potatoes and some reheated baked beans. I'm sorry. This isn't much.
Refried beans.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny. But it's like yeah.
Right?
They're baked.
Thank you.
You fried them once.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
It's like rebaked beans.
Mm-hmm.
We've been eating granola for so long.
Yeah. So camping, huh?
Yeah.
Learning a lot about yourselves out there in the woods.
Uh-huh.
It's an interesting group you all put together.
They say
how
sometimes,
did you,
sometimes
how did
you
you
gotta
meet these kids, by the way? You said you weren't even from here and just visiting from out of town. You look a little bit old to hanging out with these kids anyway?
It's my aunt and uncle. They were like, oh, here are the neighborhood kids. Why don't you hang out with them?
Right.
Because
Yeah,
I like to sit inside and do science. And they were like, no, go make friends.
We're a
No.
friendly bunch, you know. She came along, and we were already had our camping trip planned. So.
Yeah. Yeah. You all seem pretty well adjusted for a friend of yours losing the complete use of her legs, so...
No, sir, we've
soon
been
here.
struggling with that for a couple days now. So.
I think we're just
Couple
like
days.
a little bit
Yeah.
in shock.
And we'd really prefer to just get back to town because, you know, you can't fix paralysis here in a cabin up on the hill.
Right, yeah.
Unless
So-
you know something as a as a scientist.
I probably know quite a bit.
About how to fix paralysis?
Maybe I do.
Really?
Maybe when the storm stops, we can go down the hill. I can take you to my lab over at Synchronity, and we can fix you right up.
Just like a hospital would be
I
cool.
think I just want to go to a regular hospital.
What do you think they can do for you?
What could you do?
I could do a lot. I would need to take a sample from your spine, of course.
Tissue or fluid?
Fluid.
Ooh. I hear that's painful.
You know what? I think we're
Well,
just gonna
she's not
stay.
really going to feel it now, is she?
I think either way, I'd rather stay away from the spine.
Well, you know, we got to take proper steps to get you all healed up. Yeah, it's quite remarkable, you kids dealing with this for a couple days out there.
Yeah, it was tough, sir.
Tibby's been carrying her around.
We're very resilient.
Mighty strong back on that boy.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's-
sir. I have a very strong back, really strong.
You should
It's
take
great.
some of his back fluid.
Ew.
Yeah, maybe if you infused. So I don't know how science works, but if you took his back fluid and like jammed it into her back fluid, maybe his back fluid would like make her back.
I don't want
strong.
any of Tibby's back fluid.
Please, sir, I've been listening to this for days. Please take me to Synchronity. I can't be around this anymore. This is what they think science is.
Is that not what it is?
Great. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to, and I think we could help your friend. Yeah, I definitely think we could.
Yeah, we'll do that when the storm passes.
God damn it!
Oh wow, that dog again, huh?
Excuse me. I will be...
Maybe if
right
you gave
back.
one of the
No
potatoes.
worries. I'll serve us all.
He very
food.
quickly rises from the table and stomps down to the end of the hall.
How many
You hear
tokens?
the door slam open and shut quickly. And then you hear the faint sound of impacts on some sort of body. No cries in response. If it was a dog, you assume you would hear some sort of yelp, a bark, some sort of aggression back. But it's just those dulled thuds coming through the walls,
Tibby,
muffled.
I know you don't want to talk to me right now, but as someone that just got punched and as you as someone that just did the punching, that sure sounds a lot to me like someone punching up someone.
It does.
I'm running back in the kitchen and grabbing bowls and both of those knives.
You do. How many tokens?
How many tokens do I have?
Mickey Jones, you have 6 tokens available.
Could I use 2 to ask the driver a question?
I hate this ability. Mickey Jones. What's your question?
What or who is in the room at the end of the hallway?
You see, this is an interesting question with your ability. Because this is not necessarily a clarification on the world. This is a mystery that sits in front of you. I can give you this answer, but it will not come to you some clairvoyantly way. It will require me forcing one of the characters in this story to discover it themselves.
Oh boy.
And given the only character that is not currently being
I'll
piloted
do
by
it.
any of you, I think Tibby Devon's getting a little courage.
Oh no.
As Tibby, you see now, is not at the table.
Where did Tibby go?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, cards on the table. Shit's probably about to get weird. It's 1980. Let's go.
Okay.
Quick memory
Tibby!
question. Which way did the doors open? Do they open into the hall? Like, do you open and push into the room?
You do.
Never mind. Can't pin the door shut. They open into the room.
Okay, well, we should probably follow him down the hall if that's where he went.
We can follow him down the hall. What?
Are there
You
more
hear the
kitchen
sound
knives
of a loud
available?
crash.
I'll give him the second one.
Okay.
Coming from the end of the hall.
Oh, fuck.
And then you hear the sound. Fuck! No! I'm sorry! No!
Tibby!
And then you hear nothing.
I run down the hallway.
Yeah.
You run down the hall as fast as you can, where you then see young Tibby Devon being held by Lewis. He's got him by the back of his shirt, kind of holding him up, one hand over his mouth. The door pushed open. You can tell just from the angle and the look of what went down, it appears Tibby tried to crack the door and see what was inside.
Sir, you need to let our friend go.
What's in the room?
As you look kind of around and behind him into that room, Laura Bennett, you see bodies strewn about this room, stacked one on top of another, all of them looking exactly the same. A middle-aged man, long black hair, scruff of a black beard. Some of them look like they've been cut up with knives, others blunt force trauma, but the bodies strewn throughout. And you can see there's one in the corner, crawling, reaching out, as if to ask for help. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Alex Neat. I'm the KOllOK composer, and I'm currently releasing pieces of the soundtrack on alexneat.bandcamp.com, which I'm sure the mods will post in the chat. Once everything's done, it'll be available on all major digital platforms. Enjoy the rest of the show, and thank you.
The 100-Year War is over, but now a new battle begins. A force of nature, the Mad Hermit.
No man, no beast can hang in the ring with me.
The Guardian of Eberron, Eleanor.
I fight for love and justice.
A legendary evil, Nyasta.
The least you can do is look me in the eyes.
The monster incarnate, Razor High.
You're just gonna have to roll with it.
The Jelly Queen, Candy Cantrip.
I may not have any guts, but I have plenty of courage.
Join us now as the quest for Eberron's most powerful wrestling league begins. It's time for the Eternal Ring Tournament! Who will stand victorious? Welcome to Drowam and Defiance Wrestling! Welcome to DNDW!
Hi, I'm KG Tang, and I'm going to run a Dungeons & Dragons wrestling show. Specifically, 5e Eberron. Dungeons & Dragons is a powerful storytelling device, and what is sports entertainment other than extremely physical live-action roleplay? I thought it would be a beautiful fit. Now, in our story, our players embody various monster wrestlers in Drawam's premier wrestling league, Drawam and Defiance Wrestling. And you guys not only become part of our Twitch audience, but also become part of our wrestling audience. So join us Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. PST on twitch.tv/hyperrpg for DNDW. Also, I heard somewhere that you can pay like real money to throw a chair into the ring or something. Please don't do that. It's very distracting to the wrestlers.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's your driver here. Out of character, just hanging out as Zach and wanting to give you a quick update on all the ways that you can support KOllOK 1991. I hope you're enjoying the show so far, but if you go over to oneshot.straylogic.com, you can help the players at the table by giving them tokens. Those tokens allow them to succeed on rolls a little bit better. You see, in KOllOK, we're using the Kids on Bikes system, which is basically a numerical die system that succeeds on a little bit of a grade or like a pass-fail depending on how far away you are from the goal. So let me just give you an example. I'm like, Billy Baker, use your brains, which he's really bad at. I think he only has like a D4 or something like that. You have to get a result of 4. If he rolls that D4 and he only gets a 3, he may ask, how many tokens do I have? If he has more than 1 token, he can succeed. But say if he's got like 6 tokens, and this brains thing I asked him to do, he really wants to succeed, he could use 6 or 7 of those tokens to make himself get to describe what he wants to do. The same thing happens for when you fail. If you fail at more than 6, it's detrimental. It could mean absolute chaos for your character. So those tokens really help push things to where the player wants them to be to help their character get to where they need to go. That's one of the ways that you can help out on the show. Another is you can add evidence to a rumor. Every week I come up with new rumors that are circulating around the town. You can tip to then add some stuff to that rumor, and it counts as a full vote for that rumor. If you see a rumor that you really want to win, make up a story for it. What has your character in the world of KOllOK heard that they want to contribute? The other thing that you can do is give an NPC towards the show. When you add an NPC, I bring it into the story. This is the biggest one because it's obviously the most disruptive. But the more that you help the show, the more likely it is that we will keep doing it for as long as we can. We are an audience-driven, audience-funded channel here at HyperRPG, and your contributions go directly into helping that show continue. The other thing that you can do that I think is really, really cool, and it's completely like just something you can do. If you're a subscriber to HyperRPG, join our Discord. If you're not a subscriber, join it anyway. There's lots of stuff for you too. But as a subscriber, you can join the KOllOK metagame. It's how your character could end up on the show, played by one of our fabulous actors. But it's also really neat to just connect with all the other fans of KOllOK and get deeper into the world and deeper into the story of this mysterious town. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please do share out everything you love about the show with hashtag KOllOK1991 on any of the social media platforms that you use. Make sure to share us any fan art you might do or fan stories. We love to see all of it. And stick around after the show for a little bit of a chat with the cast, the Hive Mind Rewind, where we will answer your questions. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of the show. We begin again, directly where we left off. Lewis has Tibby Devon by the back of his shirt, a hand over his mouth to keep him from screaming, and a room of what appears to be clones just behind him. One seems to still be alive, from what you can tell.
Can we all see the clones, or is it just Laura that saw them?
Only Laura looked.
I would like to army crawl from my chair because I don't want to have to sit and wait to find out
Mickey
what's
Jones
happening.
hears the commotion going on at the end of the hall and starts crawling her way towards that general direction as fast as she can. She starts to feel the skin loosening on her elbows as she scrapes it against the old hard carpet. But you come to that corner and you see Tibby Devon being held, and from your angle you can see all the way in this room and all the dead bodies piled one on top of another.
Let Tibby go.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Can you all tell me really quick why you're trespassing on my property?
We already told you we were camping. Now listen, we didn't see anything. You didn't see us. We can just leave, and that'll be it. And we'll be out of your hair, and no one will know what you're doing, and we'll be on our way.
Right. Except that I do know Gemma Baker, and I know that she has a young boy.
Then why'd you lie?
I lied.
Let Tibby go.
My name's Henry.
The fuck it is.
It is Henry,
It
sir.
actually is Henry.
I know we said he was slow, but his name really is Henry.
When are you from?
1980. This year, currently.
When are you from?
1980.
What kind
His
of
hand
questions
starts
when?
to go around Tibby's neck.
Let him go or I kill your clone.
When are you from?
I will slit that clone's throat.
1991.
And what brought you here?
We don't
Accidents. We want to leave.
What brought you here?
We were looking for a guy named Mike. A hole opened up and we jumped in.
Let him go. Last time.
We're genuinely just kids lost.
You're just kids. And you're lost.
That's the truth.
And you end up here?
Yes.
You brought us here.
We appeared out in the woods.
Shh. You're not slow, are you?
No. Who told you that?
Your friend told me that.
I didn't say anything like that.
What if I did bring you here? Why is it you? You're not who I wanted.
What do you mean?
This isn't fair.
You tried to get him back. Your kid? Your wife?
Oh, no. No, that bitch can have whatever she wants, whenever she wants. I'll get Clarence back my own way. As with his foot, he kind of closes the door behind you. There's something about you all, isn't there?
We fell into a time portal.
You know who I am, don't you? We've met. I saw the way y'all looked when I mentioned the name of my son. So I do bring him back, don't I?
Let Tibby go and we'll answer whatever questions you have.
It's very important for us to be alive in the future, or else Clarence never makes it.
I don't believe that for
It's
a
true.
second.
Without us, he'll die and he doesn't know it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Why even for a second would I believe that? You all think I'm some kind of idiot?
No,
We
sir. I
need to
think
go.
you're a scientist.
I've spoken to God itself. I have traversed time and space.
Yeah,
You think I am unaware of the predicament you find yourself in? You playing this game with me. I may have called for something, but I did not call for you. I do not like being fucked with.
I'm gonna slash at his arm.
Roll your fight for me. You will be rolling fight against his.
5.
It's okay. He rolled a 1. You slash directly at his arm. It hits, cutting right through. His arm now squeezes even tighter on Tibby's neck. What the fuck did you just do?
What the fuck? Let him go!
Drop the knife.
Laura, drop the knife.
You can hear Tibby's muffled breathing from under his palm that he holds over the top of his mouth and chin. You can see his fingers squeezing against his throat. Drop the knife.
Let go of his throat.
Laura, please.
Wait. Mickey? Phobos still exists, right?
I think.
So
he should.
We should have our powers, right?
I don't know.
I dropped the knife.
How many tokens do I have?
Hank Butcher has 5 tokens available.
I want to try to alter reality.
I want you to explain to me very closely how this looks while you're attempting to do it. Because I'm going to tell you now, it doesn't work. And when you reach out, looking for whatever it is you're looking for within yourself, though it doesn't connect, it does make you realize something. But please describe to me first exactly what this looks like.
I want it to look like Clarence just walked through the door and says something to the effect of,
No,
"Let him
that's
go."
not what I'm asking. I'm asking what it looks like on your face. As he's sitting here holding your friend by the throat, asking you to drop the knife and not move, what does it look like?
I'm just straining.
As you just stare at the floor, straining, I don't think that that's enough to tip him off in any way, shape, or form, given that he already thinks you're a little underdeveloped. And he might just be confused. But what I will tell you, Hank Butcher, what you do realize, what you can put together. If you can't connect, you can't reach and find that part. That though you may be out of time, you might be somewhere else where Phobos still exists. Your time is linear. And what happens to you happens in that linear fashion. And the place that you are in time right now is without those abilities. Did you drop the knife?
Yeah, it's while she dropped it, I slowly put it down.
Look, we don't want anyone to get hurt.
Let him go.
You now see the cut on his arm start to heal itself as the skin begins to regrow. I said I was a geneticist, didn't I?
Alright. Fair enough. Let him go and let's talk. Because
can you at least...
we're from the future.
He pushes him back towards you all. He immediately falls to his knees and grabs Mickey as he begins crying into your shoulder. I'm sorry,
It's okay,
I want to know if it was actually a bad guy.
You're fine.
You are from the future. I believe that much. Mr. Baker. And by your age, I would also believe that 1991 is to be the truth. You've met my son?
We need to go.
Yeah.
You've met me?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me everything.
We need to go now.
Maybe we should go sit.
Maybe you can tell me right now.
Cloning works.
I know it does.
Well, some of us here may or may not be clones.
I know exactly who's a clone.
How can you tell?
Because this one looks exactly like his daddy.
Well, okay. There were clones of me, but not... I'm not a clone. Clones of my dad, but that's not me. I'm not a clone. I was my...
Does he seriously not think that he's not
my dad
Merle Jenkins?
My dad had an
met
affair.
his mom.
Does he not honestly believe that he's Merle Jenkins?
I'm not Merle Jenkins. I'm Mallory Jenkins. What?
Oh, did you... You met Mother.
Well, I mean, yeah, she called herself Mother to me because she's my
Mother.
mom. She's my mom.
How do you know Mother?
I hired her to lead your project.
Yeah. And she had an affair with
Your
my dad,
project.
and they gave birth to me, and then...
An affair?
That's what she said.
If by affair you mean your dad jizzed into a tube and she made you...
Yikes.
Then I'd call that an affair.
I don't know exactly how vaginas work, but I don't know that it's
Neither
just a
did
tube.
your dad.
Well...
Okay.
He wasn't into girls. Or isn't. I guess we're discussing this now as if this is now for me. But for you, in your past tense, he didn't make it, did he?
No. How do you know that?
Because of your past tense verbiage. He wasn't and isn't. He was.
He was... He got killed at a town hall meeting. What are we doing?
I'm going to start opening the door.
You would like to run away towards the front door?
Yeah, I want to go. We're done. This is nice.
So you're just going to casually back away?
Yeah.
Like that will work. You are at the end of the hall.
All right.
You are standing closer. It's a long shot down that hall through the kitchen. Would you like to make a run for it? Just saying we're done and walking away probably won't fly.
No. I'm gonna, give the little, let's go sign to the group and just say, look, we are disrupting the timeline by telling... We need to go. We've already said too much.
Disrupting the timeline.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing.
You
So we
said
should
you
go.
time travel? You travel through space and time?
Yep.
Maybe you can explain it to us. We're a little new.
We don't have to explain anything.
Not every travel is forward and back.
Can I?
Sometimes it's side to side.
Now, I'm not the smartest one here, but you said you called for us, or we showed up and you were calling for someone else. Did you make the portal?
Portal.
Hole.
Tell
Whatever
me
you
what
want to call it. Well, we were at a dance, and people started climbing.
What you saw... Tell me what the fucking tunnel looked like.
It wasn't like the other ones, so... The first two we went through were more like holes. This one was more flat.
So this tunnel...
There's an eye.
It let you travel back, forward.
But clearly we didn't get to pick the destination because we're here with you and it's fucking terrible. Can we go now?
You're not going anywhere.
Why? Look, you are clearly busy with this full fucking nightmare and
I might not be on the best terms with my wife, but I'm sure she would love to know what I've got in my house right now.
Look, we don't want to mess with anything. We just want to go home.
Tibby, pick up
You're
Mickey.
not messing with anything. What?
Pick her up.
Okay. Tibby starts to lift Mickey off the floor. Okay. What do we do? Mickey. Look. There's more of us than there is you. Even if you're stronger, you can't stop all of us from escaping.
Yeah.
Oh,
Move to the door.
He's... don't pay attention to him. He's a little shook up,
Yeah. But what are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Gonna back away.
This The same stuff that gives you power, that
Yeah.
place, gave us power too. Do you know where we just came from?
I can only assume. And by that place, you walk through those halls, spent time in the tunnels.
Yeah.
You have that feeling in the back of your head, trying to tell you where to go, what to do, how to act. Even when it's against your own best interest. That little gnawing voice that connects you to something bigger. What do you call it?
I don't have a word for it.
What do you call it?
Life.
We're gonna go. We're
You
not
know
here
I
for
can't let that happen.
Why not?
You may not have been what I asked for, but you're here, and you're not supposed to be. And if you've met me before, would you consider me a reasonable man?
No. However, last time we met you, you acted like you had met us before. So, I think this timeline lets us leave.
The timeline lets you.
I think you let us. You did last time.
I'm not letting you do shit.
You don't make it.
I don't make it?
You're unsuccessful.
I'm
Your
unsuccessful.
son is a really good guy, though. We like him.
I don't make it.
Yeah. You know that God you say you spoke to? We killed him.
I killed him.
You killed him. Well, yeah.
With help.
I killed. Yeah, I mean, I didn't kill him. I helped kill him.
We tore it all down. And you had nothing left to fuel you, so you melted into the ground.
I'm sure that's what you think happened.
Oh, we saw it. It was gross.
I'm sure that's why you think you know what happened.
What's the clone doing? The one
The
that's
door's
still moving?
shut. He shut the door.
Oh, on that. Oh, okay, got it. We're not in the room.
So you had the power to kill a god, and you think I'm just gonna let you leave?
Well,
I think
could be
you'll
of
let
use
us
to me.
leave. Or I'll kill you.
I think you would have done that already if you could.
I've killed a lot of people. I don't want to unless I have to.
Maybe I'm not afraid of dying. Just like I'm not afraid of you taking a knife to my arm.
You didn't seem afraid of dying when we watched you die. But you seemed to know that it was your end.
Maybe it was just this one's end.
Okay.
You obviously don't know too much about me at all, despite our having met, having talked. It's clear there's a lot about me you don't know. And there's a lot about you that I don't know, and I'd like to get to know you better. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask that my associate, as he motions towards the front door behind you, where you see another Lewis standing, for him to please secure you into my laboratory at the end of the hall so we can get to know each other better.
Why don't we stay out here?
How about we not? I'm getting tired of playing this game. And though it might be lonely up here and I get quite tired of talking to myself. You can say that again. I'm getting extremely tired of this. So, as Lewis starts motioning himself, moving down the hall, slowly walking up behind you all.
How much is it feasible that if I made a move toward the door that the clones were in that I could get there?
You know there's dice in front of you, right?
Right. I was more wondering at the difficult... Is he between me and the door, or is the door
Which
between...
door?
The door that...
To exit.
No, the clones.
The clones. He's standing... One standing in front of the door with the clones, the other standing towards your exit. What would you like to do with these dice that sit in front of you? I think decisions need to be made.
I will never be put in the lab again. I'm going to tackle Clone Lewis.
You go to tackle the one that's coming from the door.
Yeah.
Roll your fight.
Roll a 1.
Do I have 1,000,000 tokens?
Do you have 1,000,000?
Mm-hmm.
Do I,
You have 7. Now, 7 tokens will keep you from critically failing.
What did you roll?
A 14.
Oh, what the shit? Do I still have my gifted power to reroll? 2 tokens to reroll?
No, you do not.
Oh, damn it. I should have
Well,
that.
actually, you do.
Yep.
You
Let's
do.
play it again. Nope. We're going to do it again. I have to get the 14?
You have 3 tokens remaining. At some point, you're going to have been better off spending tokens.
Yeah, it's...
Other people can help her, of course. That's how this game works.
I would
you
like
know
to help.
This.
All right, we'll stick with the 5.
You have a total of 5?
Yeah.
You have 3 tokens remaining. Would you like to boost that to
Yep.
an 8?
Let's get to 8.
Exactly where you started.
No, I had
while
a 1.
she's making a move to that one, I want to make a move and try and...
So instead of helping her and making her fail, you're going to go somewhere else?
I want to stop the other...
If she's still 6 below succeeding, that's a critical failure.
Okay.
If I can run.
Someone
Then-
needs to help her.
Then I'll attempt to tackle the other Lewis
You need
as
to
well.
help her.
Yeah.
Roll your fight for me.
2.
Mallory, you have 8 tokens available.
Cool. So it's 4 more to get it to 14?
Yes.
So I'll use 4.
The two of you turn, and at the exact same time head directly towards the Lewis that's blocking your exit. As you tackle this individual, you realize he's quite strong. The two of you on top of him now, you see that his eyes begin to glow. An orange light starts to emit from them, as you feel a heat emitting from his chest. What would you two like to do?
I'm going to run to the paper that was over on the recliner and dip it in the fire and throw it on the wood floor.
Roll your brains for me. I don't want a difficulty rating, I just want me to tell you your result.
2.
Very smart.
I have a D6 brains, guys.
You do have 5 tokens available.
I'll use all of them.
You jump over the 2 bodies on the ground laying on top of Lewis, heading directly towards the fire where you dip it into that fire pit, the newspaper, throwing it out on the floor as a flame starts to spread quickly in this cabin. Mickey Jones, you are on the back of Tibby Devon.
I would like to motion for him to move towards the door.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
I think we have to make sure that we can get out of here. Let's get to the door.
So we're running.
I think we're going to run.
Tibby Devon has a D20 flight +1. Roll your flight as well.
Math.
17.
18.
He had a 21. The two of you make a beeline directly towards the door, jumping over that body, moving quickly. Given that there are this group of individuals on the ground in front of him, it's a little hard for Lewis, who is at the door by the clones, to make his way towards you. Especially hard now that that door has opened, and the hand of one of the clones has reached out and grabbed his ankle. Run! You hear yelling out from the back door.
Cool. Still holding that Lewis down. I want to get up, like holding his arm down with like one arm on his arm, one arm like on his chest, and like start getting up to run away as well.
Roll your flight for me. Are you running as well?
Yes, once he gets clear.
Oh, that was 1.
You have 5 tokens available.
I will use all of them.
I need you to roll your flight as well.
It's a 1. Oh, +1 is a 2.
You have 7 tokens available.
Yep, let's use them.
Apparently, people do not want you all to die, which is whatever.
Thank you.
You start running at full speed towards the door. Tibby and Mickey Jones have it propped open. The flames start to rise. The building begins to erupt into this flame as you see the Lewis that was closest towards the two of you stand now, his body glowing yellow, as his head looks up and his eyes pulsing out with this orange light. His body starts to glow, enlarge, becoming kind of bulbous and flesh-like. Hey, Hank? That's what bodies look like when they're going to explode, right?
Yeah, probably.
All right, let's go.
Guys, we gotta go.
Cool.
As you run outside the door, Tibby just starts making a beeline down the driveway.
Is there
The rain pouring hard, the thunder continuing to lash out. The storm has not settled down at all.
Do I see anything on the ground that I could like stick in the handle to like keep them from opening the door?
Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 8.
2.
You have 0 tokens available. You find nothing. The flames are getting too hot.
Okay.
You see the body glowing. As you start running down that hill, you see the entire building starting to emit light. And then, as you're running down the hill, you hear what sounds like the inverse of an explosion. And there's a moment of silence before a loud blast emits out from behind you, sending you, pushing you down this hill as you start rolling down this driveway, down this mountainside. And you realize that above you, it's raining ash, an orange glowing ash mixing in with the water as it kind of creates what looks like lightning bugs flickering throughout the woods, illuminating in the lightning. And just for that split second when you think things might be okay, you hear an angry scream from atop of the hill and the sound of the truck starting as you continue running down. I need all of you to roll your flight for me one more time.
Nice.
Tibby rolled a 1, but he has 12 tokens. He's going to use them.
I too rolled a 1. 2.
4.
9.
9.
Hank, you have 2 tokens available.
Okay, I'll use them.
Mickey Jones, you got?
9.
You're fine.
9.
4.
Laura and Hank trip running down the hill at full speed. Start to fall head over feet, pushing ever faster and faster, rolling as Tibby, holding the weight of Mickey Jones on his back, running down, starts to feel his feet sliding, but he just kind of rolls with it and keeps himself moving. As Mallory kind of skips over, he kind of grabs both Hank and Laura Bennett and kind of helps push them along, but they can't really grab their footing. You all found yourselves now at a road, a 2-lane road, a highway.
Is that truck still following us?
You heard the truck start.
Guys, we can't outrun him. We're gonna have to hide somewhere.
But there's nowhere to hide. We have to run. The town can't be far.
Is there, like, woods on either side of us?
There's mountainsides. You risk falling off. The other way is back up. On the other side of this road is a cliffside. We gotta go to town. We have to move towards town. We have to run.
Yeah, let's run. Let's run.
Is there like unnatural light coming from either direction?
You see to your right the glow of the town on the hills. You can see it kind of bouncing off, reflecting off the low-lying clouds of the lightning storm.
Is there like a rock or a big stick or just something weapon-like on the ground?
This is a mountainside. There's rocks.
Yeah.
Would you like to pick up a rock?
I want to grab a big old rock.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You all start running down the road towards the town.
Before we start running that way, I want to run 10 feet the other way, the left. Take off a shoe and put it facing that way, as if I lost a shoe running that way.
Okay, fine. You do that.
And then catch
You
up.
all begin running as fast as you can. You only make it about 50 yards before you feel the glow of the headlights on your back. As Tibby turns Mickey with you on his back, you can feel them on him. Okay. Are we gonna jump off the hillside?
What do you mean jump? Can I look over and see how steep it is?
It's steep.
Steep enough to slide down, or would it be a fall?
It's a fall.
We don't have another way out of here.
There's a curve on the other side of this, like directly coming towards you are these headlights. On the opposing side is the curve. I'm gonna give you all 5 seconds to make an action.
I'm gonna run around the curve.
I'm going to run towards the truck and huck the rock at the windshield.
I'm gonna go for the curve.
So you tell Tibby to head towards the curve.
And I'm following him.
Laura Bennett runs directly towards these lights as the rest of you start running towards that curve. In the heat of the moment, you barely realize what's happening. As you're running at full speed, it takes you a moment to even recognize that Laura's not with you. When you do, you turn, and you can see her silhouette in the headlights rear back with her arm. I need you to roll your fight for me, Laura.
Please die. 2.
You have 0 tokens available. You chuck the rock. Just as you watch her silhouette chuck this rock, you feel another set of beams on your back as you hear a car swerve coming around that corner. The rock hits that windshield with a loud tuk as you hear it slide. As it slides to the right, just before you, it overcorrects, making its way to the left side of the street where it hits the guardrail and makes a head-on collision with the car that was coming from the opposing side. I need you to roll your flight to see if you dodge the debris. Difficulty of 10.
10.
As you duck down, parts of this car go flying over your head as the sound of crashing metal, sinking, pushing into itself. These 2 vehicles becoming one.
Well,
is she okay?
I don't know. I start running back toward where
How
Laura
many
was
tokens
standing.
do I have?
Mickey, you have 4 tokens available.
Can I use 2 to ask the driver a question?
You may.
We don't have cheese anymore with Phobos' energy. Is there another way that we can find a way to travel in time?
Maybe cheese wasn't the one that opened the portal at all, but your desire to leave. Your heightened desire, your fear, in that moment, to escape that place at all costs. That could have possibly been it.
Okay.
I made a beeline back toward where Laura was to make sure she's all right.
As you start running towards her, you hear the sounds of crying, labored breath. You see now to your right these two vehicles smashed together. Neither of them are SUVs. One, a sedan, another, a white town car.
Shit. Can I see who's inside if they're moving around, if they're alright? Obviously they're not alright, but...
You walk up to the car. In one, you don't recognize this woman. She's a young, late 20s, early 30s Asian woman. But her chest is impaled with the bumper of the other car. Her eyes are white, motionless. In the back you see a car seat. You can't recognize whatever child was in it. You see a young girl. She's not breathing. You see a man coughing, labored breath, blood dripping from his mouth. And as you look up to the other car, you see a woman that you recognize immediately, Gemma Baker. As you start running back towards this car, Hank, you see your mother. She looks younger than you remember, but you see her. You see her moving towards the back of this car, opening the door. She's crying, screaming out for help. And you watch her drag your young, broken body out of the back seat.
I want to go help.
Please, my son, he's not moving. He's not moving.
He's gonna be okay.
What are you doing in the road?
I don't know. We're just trying to get home. I'll help you. I want to grab his feet.
You grab your feet. What do we do?
Ambulance will be coming soon, I'm sure.
Please! Someone! Go get help! Please, somebody!
Is the guy that was in the car that I'm at, is he still breathing? He's
breathing, but you don't know for how long.
I'd like to see if I can open that car door and pull him out.
You pull him out. As now, Tibby Devon and Mickey Jones make way to the car. Tibby immediately recognizes Jacob Jewell. Mickey.
I know.
Mickey.
What?
We know what this is.
I want to go. I don't want to be here. I want to go. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Is he conscious? Is there any...
He's conscious.
He was right behind us. Where did these other cars come from? Oh God. What have I done?
You hear a low rumble in the sky above you. As you look up, streaks of lightning start to spread out, striking in all the general areas around you. You see one hit the car of the Jewel family. Another of the Bakers. And like that, you're in the tunnel.
The fuck? What happened?
Where are we? Mickey? Mickey?
Where'd Mickey go?
Where's Mickey?
Where's Mickey?
What?
You're in an all-white room. A reflective glass on the opposing side. What's going on?
Where are we?
I go and give a knock on the glass.
The glass slowly fades like a black cloud as it's now see-through. And you see Clarity Prime on the other side. Caught ya! And that is where we will end tonight's episode of KOllOK 1991.
You found yourself back at the start.